Hi, this is Linda Tapp, and I want to give you a real quick overview about how you can use testing to increase retention in your safety training classes. First, consider shorting testing exercises after presenting portions of the training class. So instead of waiting to the very end of your class, you want to give more frequent, shorter tests throughout the whole training period. Second, you want to train the format of traditional training tests. So they're in the form of games or other interactive class activities. I like to call this sneaky training because you give someone something like a crossword puzzle, which is really a test, just in a different format, and they don't even realize that they're being tested. Next, replace multiple choice questions with fill in the blank and short answer options. Because think about it, when you're giving someone a test and you show them four answers and one of them is right, it's a whole lot easier for them to pluck that right answer out of those options than to have to dig around their brain and come up with the answer as they would have to do in a fill in the blank situation. You want to provide the correct answers to the test questions as soon as possible after the test. And why is that? Imagine you take a test, someone gets half the questions wrong, goes back to work and doesn't find out that they failed or even got a 50 or 60 or 70% until 2 weeks after the class has happened. So there's no learning going on there. There's no way they're going to remember that information. They probably don't even remember the questions if you wait that long. So it's really key to give them those correct answers as soon as the test is over. Also, you can ask trainees to use something called a confidence rating. And this isn't used that frequently, but if you have trainees coming in, and I really like to do this with people who are know-it-alls, you probably know kind of some people like that, the ones that come into classes, especially refresher classes, thinking that they know it all, there's nothing else you can tell them that's going to make any difference to them. So you give them a pre-test, you ask them to put a confidence rating next to each number question to show really how confident they are that that question is correct or that their answer to that question is correct. And this has been shown through research to actually increase their long-term retention. Finally, you can use some pre-test. A lot of people hate the idea of testing, but give them a little pre-test, some questions which they may or may not know the answer to before you even start the class. So if they get things wrong as they go through the material in the class, they'll be more focused on those things that they didn't know, and it'll help them remember the information longer, which is really important when it comes to safety training. So to learn more about safety training resources you can use, if you're not signed up to the Safety Training Net, you can scan that QR code that you see on the screen. I guess it's beneath me. And you can go right to the sign up page and sign up for your free safety training newsletter that will go directly to your inbox once a month.